to this video. Today I'm creating this video because I'm making some changes to the structure of my business, aka the membership site Sue's Creative Circle, and I wanted to give you some indication as to why I need to pivot and change the structure of what I'm doing, because essentially I want to bring you content for you to enjoy, and it's something that I really enjoy doing, so I need to make some changes in order to be able to continue to keep creating content for you. So I've got my list of questions that I've made out to myself, so that I'll go through these questions. Now this video might end up taking a bit longer than anticipated, so I have my cup of tea at the ready. I suggest that you perhaps get yourself a cuppa as well, and you can sit down with me as I go through what these changes are and why I've needed to make the changes. So first of all, I'll start with how I got here. So over 3 years ago, I was working as a graphic designer in a sign company, and through working in various print shops throughout my working career as a graphic designer, so 30 plus years, I've developed issues with my lungs, in that I have a genetic condition that affects my lungs, and breathing in chemicals has given me some lung issues. So I had to leave that industry because it was not good for my health. So I then saw it as an opportunity to get into doing more art. Now about 5 years ago I started getting back into art, and I just love everything about it. I've played around with various mediums. I love mixed media, but I also like to get back to my painting and drawing, which I've done my entire life. So I was introduced to resin, and I started playing around with resin. I've done extensive research on it, and I know that resin's not the best thing to be doing for your lungs. So I started out as I meant to go on, by having the appropriate safety equipment, respirator, gloves, glasses, everything that you need to keep yourself safe. And I set up my resin in my garage, and that's where I work out of. I was creating many pieces, and once I was developing my style with the resin, I was getting many people asking me how I created those pieces and what they could do to create something similar. So my YouTube channel, which I had a couple of videos on already, which I'd started perhaps 12 months before, I think I had 250 subscribers at the time. And I started sharing the resin content. In the next 12 months, that YouTube channel just took off, and probably not on the same scale as some of the other YouTube channels, but for me it took off, and I hit 50,000 subscribers in the first 12 months, which was phenomenal. And so for me, I just loved creating the content. I just like that idea of whatever I produce, I can stick it on a video and I can share it with everyone, and people can follow it, create their own things. And it was just, I found something that was so enjoyable. Then 12 months ago, a friend suggested that I start my own membership site. I was a bit reluctant to do that at first, because you know, in my mind it was like, well, people are already following me on YouTube, why would they want to pop on over to a membership site and then pay me to make content? But I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, the feedback I'd got at the time was, a lot of people said, well, they would like more in-depth videos and would like to see a bit more of me and get closer contact to me. So I started the membership site 12 months ago, and created a new Facebook private group, which currently now has about 50 members. And that was going great, because those who followed me right from the beginning became my founder members, and some of those people are still with me today, and you know, I'm eternally grateful for those people that have stuck by me through thick and thin, because it's been phenomenal, the feedback and response that I've had, and for that I will be eternally grateful. So why is it not working for me now? Well, it comes back down to, why would someone want to pay for content when they can get it for free on YouTube? So I've wrestled with this for the past 12 months, in that what content do I need to put up on YouTube and what content do I keep for the membership site. And I've wrestled with this so much that it's given me sleepless nights. I shouldn't really be worrying too much about this, but I do. And because at the end of the day, I want to still create content for people to consume. And one thing that I've found looking over the last 12 months, that yes, I have people who have been subscribing, but they don't always watch the videos. They don't, some of the videos have never been watched. Others have had several viewers, and obviously that's a great way to see what is working and what's not, you know, what content people want to consume. The issue I'm having is that I want, you know, I'm going to all this trouble to create the extra content for the membership site, which takes me a lot longer, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it, but if nobody's watching it, it just seems like, why am I doing it? Yes, people are paying me for being part of the community, and I get it, you know, some people just want to be part of the community, but I want to offer much more than just creating content for people in the group. Yes, I can create the content and stick that on YouTube, and that's what I will continue to do. So the reason for this video is I want to share with you what I am actually planning to do with the membership site. So I'm pivoting completely on this. I'm changing the whole structure of it, because I want it to be more engaging with the customers and give something back. I want it to be a place where, you know, you're getting to challenge your creative abilities and try something new, and just basically have a whole new experience with the membership site. So what does this mean for the existing members? So obviously I'm not closing the membership site down. What I'm doing is I'm actually changing and giving it a whole new structure. So it's getting a complete overhaul. And the idea behind it is that I want to engage with you a lot more. So what are my plans for this membership site? Well, I want to change it from just a viewing experience, because that's basically what it is, you know, it's like entertainment. I'm creating videos for you to watch and consume, and then you go away and you may or may not follow the instruction to then create your own piece. What I want to do now is to challenge you to create new content, get out of your comfort zone, get more creative, and create pieces that it's going to take some thinking about. It's not going to be about following a YouTube or a video anymore. It's going to be about challenging you to use particular materials and get creative. So you're probably wondering how I'm going to do that. Well, I'm actually changing the membership site to now be about a challenge. So it's now going to become a challenge membership. So what that means is that every month I'm going to challenge you to create a new project. So each month there'll be a theme, and the theme will vary from month to month. So it may be that some months it'll be a medium, like polymer clay or resin that you use. Another month it might be that it's seasonal, so it might be that if we're in the month of October, and I then challenge you to create something to do with Halloween or whatever. So each month is going to be a different challenge. And what I'm going to bring to you is some inspiration and where you can find inspiration, tools that you can use, give you some ideas, some prompts, but I'm not going to do the projects for you. You have to come up with those projects for yourself. And I'm really excited about this because I think that, all people need is to be able to get out of their comfort zone and challenge themselves to become more creative. Yes, I'll be on hand to answer questions and give you ideas if you get stuck. Now, what's really exciting about this is part of the challenge, I'm going to be investing some of the funds that I make from this back into giving out prizes each month. Now, obviously my membership is quite small at the moment, so this first month I'm going to be offering $100 prize money back to the winner, and as the membership grows, that prize money fund will get larger and I will be giving more back to the members, because I want it to be about you. I want it to be exciting for you. At the end of each challenge, towards the end of the month, myself and some judges will go through the pieces that have been uploaded, and we will shortlist them and then pick a winner, and we will announce this via video. And the whole idea of it is for it not to be perfect. We're not looking for an absolute perfect piece of art at the end of it. What we are looking for is your creativity, what you can come up with, and use your creative powers to come up with something that's new. It doesn't necessarily need to be unique, however, it does need to be your idea. It does need to come from your planning, your ideas. It has to be you. And yes, there's going to be some people who are fantastic, who create perfect pieces of art. It's not about that. It's about the creative process. And I want to give something back to the members. So as part of this membership, you're probably thinking, well, what happens now to the existing members? Well, those that are part of Sue's Creative Circle, that are either founder members or members that are paying the $25 a month, you will automatically be placed into the gold tier. And I'm creating 2 other tiers to accommodate different budgets. So everybody's at different stages and everybody does things in different manners. So there's going to be 3 tiers. The bronze tier is going to be just $5, Australian dollars that is. And for that tier, you will get to see the YouTube videos ad-free, and you will also be able to enter into the competitions. However, you will get limited competitions throughout challenges rather than competitions. So you will get limited challenges throughout the year. So I will be putting out a challenge once a quarter to the bronze members. Then we move on to silver members. So the silver members will get more in-depth videos, more inspiration videos and ideas for their project. And for the silver tier, you will get an extra video per quarter. So you'll essentially get challenges. So you'll get 8 challenges in a year, and you will be able to enter the bronze challenge as well as the silver challenge. And so you'll get essentially 8 challenges in a year. And then the gold members and Sue's Creative Circle members, you will get access to all of the challenges. So you will get the bronze challenge, silver challenge, and then you will get exclusive gold challenges, which every month you will be able to enter into a challenge. And so this will help you with growing and developing your creative style, because it's all about finding your inner joy, what makes your heart sing. And I feel that the structure as it is now is not doing that. It's, yes, I'm enjoying making the videos and creating content for you, but it's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not very good with words a lot of the time. So anyway, it's not really making my heart sing, if you like, because there's not as many people watching the content, and that's why I create content, is for people to consume. And if it's not getting watched, it feels like, well, why am I doing it? And I know why I'm doing it. I just want people to find the same enjoyment out of it that I do. So for this, I'm really excited, and I think this is going to be a great way to help you find some inspiration and get more creative. So at the moment, we're still in the planning stages for this whole idea. So I am going to be putting the first challenge up in July, and this is to test the water essentially. So I'm giving people the opportunity to get in and try it this first month. So there will be I will be applying coupon codes for your first month, just so you can get in and see how it's working, because I need to get a feel for how this is going to progress, and we can iron out any issues along the way. So how can you join? I will be posting some links below to show you where you can sign up for the challenges and give you a little bit more insight to what the challenges are about. Like I say, it's not set in stone at this stage because I'm in the trial phase of this. I want to see how it works and get a feel for what you actually are looking for and what makes your heart sing and what you actually want out of this. And obviously there's a little incentive with the prize money at the end. Now, in order for you to be eligible to win the prize pool, you have to have a PayPal account. So there's lots and lots of countries that have access to PayPal, and so your country has to be able to accept PayPal from Australia, because obviously that's where I am and that's where I'll be posting the funds out. It is in Australian dollars, so I will put 100 Australian dollars into your account. Now, the conversion rate is going to be dependent on what that conversion rate is at the time of sending you the funds. So again, this is, the first time that we're trialing this, and we'll see how it pans out. I'm hoping that this proves to be a big success, and that each month the prize pool will get larger, and that I can offer something back in return for your loyalty. So I'd love to know what your thoughts on this are, and whether you think this is a good idea, whether you would be willing to participate, where you're at your stage of your creative journey. Are you looking for a challenge? Are you wanting to get out of your comfort zone and create new projects? So these are all things that I'm curious to know, so I would love to have your comments and feedback on that. So thank you for this long-winded video, and that I hope you find it as exciting as I do, and I look forward to seeing you over and creating your pieces in the challenge. So until next time, bye for now.